Good morning, everybody. How are you here? Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. So I'm your pal, Uncle Bruce. It is Thursday, December 22nd, 3 days before Christmas Eve, 2 days before Christmas Eve, 3 days before Christmas Day. Oh my God, I'm not ready. How are you? Welcome one, welcome all. Battling a cold, but we're winning the battle. We're winning. Wow, what a morning this morning. Things are really getting interesting around here. We've got some really interesting news going on here. Just got some headlines here. Breaking news: U.S. third quarter GDP revised up to 3.2% annual growth rate from 2.9%. We'll see if those stories catch any fire with the markets or not. It could be that a stronger GDP number is not what the Fed wants to see, and that would be bad for the markets because that means higher rates for longer. Let's watch for that. Interesting what's going on here. Interesting comment there, JR, telling Chinese workers with mild COVID are being told to go back to work in some cities. Interesting, isn't it? Well, we'll see what's going on. Ooh, dude, it's going to get cold in Nashville. Oh. Oops. Yikes. Welcome one and all to the show. Look, the Dow is now breaking down a little bit. We're down 81 points and falling. We're watching a lot of stuff here. Man, oh man, have we got stuff going on. Tesla. I can't believe Tesla's not even is even where it is. It's holding a 2-cent gain. I can't believe it's doing that. Tesla should be getting crushed right now, and it might get crushed in the first hour as we start trading here. They just doubled their discounts on their vehicles from $3,750 discounts if you take a delivery of a Tesla between now and the end of the year, plus 10,000 free supercharging miles. Now they're offering $7,500 cash discounts for the end of the year delivery with the 10,000 free miles going on. And you got to ask yourself, why are they doing that? Why would Tesla do this? This has all happened in the span of a week. Just a week and a bit ago, Tesla offered the first hint of a $3,750 discount in price if you bought a Model 3 or a Model Y. Now it's $7,500. Now, the thought originally was, well, they're offering $3,750 discounts to make up for the fact that we're not sure what the tax credit's going to be from the U.S. government. Rather than you guys wait until January, February for the IRS or the Department, the Transportation Department or the environmental people or the administration, whoever it is, it's going to really announce the official tax credits based on where the car's made, where the source of the parts come from, and assembly. And I mean, complicated. Every country in the world has been going to walls to the administration saying, "Hey, how about us in Canada? We have a trade pact with you guys. We build cars and buy your cars all the time. You can't exclude Canadian assembly from this tax package. After all, you make half the part, we make the other half the part, we ship it back to you guys, you assemble it. I mean, you're going to now penalize car companies for making parts in Canada and Mexico when you've been encouraging them to do this, and it's complicated. Tesla is just saying, forget all that. Forget the tax break. Forget about filing with the IRS. Forget about waiting for a refund check. Forget about getting a disappointing letter from the IRS because you didn't dot the I and cross the T, and you've got another 6-month delay before you see anything. We'll give you $7,500 off the car now. How about that? Well, just buy it now and save $7,500 right off the get-go, and don't even bother with that crap. Here's the bad news. $7,500 coming off the price of a Model 3 or a Model Y, the two most popular selling cars Tesla has. That means they've just kissed off $7,500 in profit per vehicle. I mean, this $7,500 off the top isn't like, well, they only lose $3,000 of it because, the cost of parts would be. No, this is off the price of the car. This is right off the profit line of the car. This is telling me that it is possible that Tesla has noticed in the last 2 weeks their sales come to a dead stop, that they've had cancellations all over the place for their vehicles from people who've had buy orders in for cars for like a year, year and a half. There could well be a complete cessation of orders coming into Tesla for vehicles because people are unsure what the cost of the vehicle is going to be in January or February. They don't know. They don't want to pay full price today for a car that they might get $7,500 off on tomorrow. So they'd rather be safe than sorry. We'll just cancel the order. Tesla's thinking, I'd rather be safe than sorry and give you $7,500 right now. And that way you don't have to worry about a $7,500 tax credit. Here's $7,500 cash. Take this discount and run with it. And here's 10,000 miles of charging on top of that. Knock yourself out, which is about $1,500 more. So it's about a $9,000 giveaway by the company to its clients. This is telling me that there are Teslas that have been coming off the lot now for weeks that were supposed to go to people's houses and are not going to people's houses. There are Teslas that are now going to the cities where they were supposed to go to, and they're now sitting at the Tesla dealerships in these areas waiting for someone to come and get the Tesla. And there aren't people coming in to get the Tesla. And now the factory discounts are coming on cars already manufactured. They've already made these cars. They've already distributed the cars. They've already shipped them out. Now they have to cut the cost to get those things off the dealer lots. That is what other big car companies have been faced with for decades. And now Tesla's caught up, and it's all in 2 weeks, from 0 to 90 miles an hour in 2 weeks. Look out. The stock shouldn't be up. It makes sense to me to see the shares trading right now at 137.51. Actually, we're off 6 cents now. 137 range makes sense, but it also would make sense to me if the Tesla shares were to back off even more. That could be it. By the way, the third quarter economic growth rate was revised upward for the United States economy from 2.9 to 3.2%. That's just a revision of the U.S. initial jobless claims rise to 216,000 in the latest week. And that is what the Fed does want to see. They're happy to read that line because there's a potential of more people seeking unemployment because they're being let go. And that's what the Federal Reserve has been working on. They're trying to create an environment to make your job perhaps disappear. They're not working in your favor. They're working against you. This is why if you're an option writer, you have to understand that the sooner you can raise your revenues from writing options, the sooner you are not dependent on your job as your only source of income and possibly having your own government trying to take your job away from you by creating an economic slowdown. Just kind of throw that around. It's not like the government is targeting you exactly, but generally speaking, the Federal Reserve is trying to slow down the economy, and that means job losses. You don't want to be one of those people, do you? So way to go. Back to Tesla, though. We've got an issue here. The shares of Tesla may well have a dip here that'll go far beyond this 137 neighborhood. We may be approaching the 120.25 neighborhood in short order if the technophiles and the folks who are really into following Tesla, and there are a lot of YouTubers that do nothing but Tesla videos. There are a lot of blogs out there. There's a lot of people who write up and follow Tesla's every little nuance. And I have a suspicion that these folks, their radars are just going crazy right now with all kinds of activity that they had never seen before. That is showing them that this is a company that is having all kinds of problems on top of all the Twitter crap that's been involved, and Elon Musk, should I do this, should I do that crap, and on it goes. Now they've got this, well, what about the car selling? Like, people love riding a Tesla, I love driving the Tesla I'm driving. I love the thing. But people are asking themselves, do I buy it today or wait a month or two because maybe the price will be even better. Maybe the company will give me $10,000 off, and then they'll give me 20,000 free miles. How about that? Or how about I get 5 years of free supercharging instead of 2 years of free supercharging? Hey, the deals are limitless. The opportunities could be limitless. I don't know. But once you start offering discounts, discounts get bigger. And you can certainly understand that through General Motors and Ford and Chrysler over all the years, from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and all the way to today. We now fully expect, when we go to a car dealership, to be offered the world in discounts and incentives to take a car off the lot. That's what we now expect. And it's been a shock in the last 2 years where people have gone to their car dealerships and the car salesman says, I got 5 cars here. You want one of these, or do you want to be on a waiting list? And oh, by the way, the price is the full price of the car. We don't negotiate anymore, because we got a dozen guys like you looking for a new F-150 pickup truck. So, I mean, go somewhere else, because no one's got the darn truck. Things have been shocking for consumers the last couple of years, and now it's going to be interesting to see just how this all works out. Now, this morning before the Tesla news, I'm watching news about CarMax, and I'm watching about Carvana, and I'm reading all about the used car debacle that's going on. Some of you know this, and a lot of you don't know this, but the used car market for some of you guys has been rather lucrative this last year and a half. I know some of you on this show who watch me and follow me all the time, you are taking great delight in letting me know that you were able to sell your used truck that you've had for a year or two for as much as you paid for it. And some of you who bought a used vehicle were able to sell a used vehicle for more than what you bought a used vehicle for, because prices of used vehicles have been going higher and higher and higher. The CarMax people out there have been trying to play a double game here from the consumer, and it's been working beautifully up until about now. Maybe 3-4 months ago, it stopped dead in its tracks, and now they're paying the price. The game was that you had someone who wants to sell a car because they want to get another car. So what they would do is they would lowball the buyer into getting the vehicle off of them for $5,000 less than they should have, because the individual is lazy, uneducated, believed the car salesman and signed away their used car for $5,000 less than they should have. They turned around, they washed the vehicle and vacuumed the interior and put some, Febreze on the seats and stuff. And maybe they replaced the windshield if it was cracked. Maybe they certainly put Armor All on the tires to make them look good. They then would take that vehicle and offload it to a used car aficionado. Someone needed a vehicle, and they would sell that car for $10,000 more than what they paid for it, which was the regular price of the car that they should have paid for it, plus a markup of $5,000. So they weren't pulling in 10. But what they really did to make it even juicier was they would create their own business office. That's that little room you go into after you have your nightmare experience with that damn salesman. After you get rid of that guy, you now have to go into the business office where you think you're going to be able to calm down and everything's going to be a lot easier now. And there's that person behind the desk wearing a suit and tie, or the female officer who's there, is all nicely dolled out. These are the ones who make the money for the dealerships. These are the folks who make the big money for themselves. They're the ones who are going to finance that vehicle for you. And that's where you are going to pay dearly for this car, because you not only got ripped off before you walked into that room, now you're going to get the coup de grace. And what was happening was that these vehicles would now be written up on a payment basis to these buyers of these used cars or used trucks. And this $10,000 priced up vehicle now would be thrown in with a 12% interest rate on some kind of a balloon financing deal, where they would just find out from you, how much can you afford to pay? How much can you pay every month on this thing? And you're thinking, oh, I can afford to pay so much money for the car, and I'll pay payments for such and such a period of time, and then I'll own the car because it's a loan, right? No, it's not a loan. We're doing a balloon loan for you. We're doing you a favor. You're a credit risk, or you're having trouble, or you can't qualify for this, or whatever the crap they'd give you. And they'd say, but we have great news for you. We're going to take good care of you. You're going to get behind the wheel of this car today. And your payments are only $445 a month, just like you wanted. Except the reality is you're going to make those payments for 4, 5, 6, 7 years. And at the end of 4, 5, 6, 7 years, you still owe $10,000 on the damn car or truck. And at the end of it, if you took the time to get a calculator out and a piece of paper, which you don't have handy, by the way, when you go into these offices, you're never ready for this. You would have figured out, geez, I'm paying $5,400 a year for this car for 6 years. That's $33,000, and then I still owe 10 grand on it. That's $43,000. The car was $18,500, $23,000, $28,400. How has it turned into a $40,000 vehicle? Because you're paying 12% plus interest and all kinds of other charges. Oh, then there's the documentation fee and the registration fee, which is bullshit. It's all garbage. It's just add-ons market. Then they try to sell you the extended warranty, which you're trying to build into the price of the car, because now you have peace of mind ownership. You don't have to worry about if the transmission falls out. Except what you don't understand is that there's $1,000 deductible on every claim you make. It just goes on and on and on. The circle of hell never stops coming at used car buyers. I got good news for you. That business is falling apart. It's fracturing. It's being destroyed in front of your eyes right now. The notion that we could go on forever with this pattern of abuse, of people getting garbage money for their car when they trade it in, and being offered the same vehicle at ridiculous margins when they want to buy it, with unbelievably high finance rates and garbage and offers of protection and all this other crap. That's all over now. The Federal Reserve has managed to put these guys practically out of business in 6 months. How did they do it? Simple. They started raising the Fed funds rate, and they started to stop buying all the bonds that were being issued by corporations and governments, and are actually now selling bonds back into the market, tightening the money supply. Quantitative tightening is the killer of the car business right now. It's killing the used car business as I speak. And it's about to knock off the new car business right behind it. Look, what's happened in the last 6 months? What have I told you lately? We just had 10 straight months of lower house sales. I've been telling you that real estate prices have peaked and are falling. And I've told you the economic activity around housing building and housing construction sites and the sale of used houses and realtor numbers are falling off the face of the earth. Why is that? Higher mortgage rates. When you get higher mortgage rates, the housing market stops dead in its tracks. And people go, oh, maybe we'll not buy a new house right now. We'll wait a while. And then when people fear that they're going to get laid off, and their bankers fear that some of their clients are going to get laid off, they don't offer loans anymore for houses. They make it much more difficult to get a loan for a house. So the housing market's collapsed. The second area to collapse is the next most expensive item most people buy for themselves. What is that? A car, a truck, an SUV, something with wheels. That's the second biggest purchase people make. And that's the second shoe to fall. And it's falling now. Where does it start? The used car market. Those used car dealers who are taking subprime credit people, the lower middle class, the uneducated, the vulnerable, where they're screwing these people into signing loans for 5 years, 6 years on a 5-year-old car and nailing them 13, 16, 18% interest, and will repo the car the minute they miss a couple of payments. That is the area of the market that is now collapsing under its own weight. Total abuse is being completely wiped out. The next area is the used car market of a higher ilk, of a higher quality, where 4 or 5-year-old cars are being repurposed, resold, repackaged into 3, 4, 5, 7-year deals, either lease arrangements or balloon payment arrangements or who knows what arrangement, for the middle class that can't afford to get into the $70,000 new car market. That's the second area. That is collapsing right now. And that is the biggest profit center that the CarMax guys had and all the other boys had. They were able to score 4, 5, 6, 8, $10,000 margins on the vehicle, and then they were able to score $6,000 to $10,000 profit margins on the money, the credit side of the vehicle. And you, the buyer, were unaware that the $500 a month payment you were making was only $200 to the car and $300 to the banker, which is the business office with those nice folks with this nice clothing on that sold you the protection package on top of everything else. These are the folks who made the big bucks, the CarMaxes. That's how they survived. That is falling apart on them right now. The third area to fall next, the new car market. Ford, GM, Tesla, and others are going to have to price cut to get their cars off the lot because you, the buyer, are finding that you can't get a loan for a new car under a certain amount, percentage amount. And the bankers are saying to you guys, hey man, look, I can't lend you 80 grand for you to get a Ford F-150 with leather interior and power everything. And they're nice trucks, but geez, 80 grand, I can't do it. The most you qualify for right now is $45,000. And I need 20% down. That's $9,000 cash with a $36,000 loan. That's what I can give you. And people are going, that's not even half the price of the car. And Ford is coming up going, we'll give you $10,000 rebates buying it right now. We'll take $10,000 off the top because Ford is making $25,000 a truck net profit, because to make a Ford F-150 at a Ford plant is 1970s, 80s technology. Okay, these vehicles, they've been making them for decades. They have caught their cost base down on each truck down to pennies of what it used to be. They can crank out the vehicles. As long as they have the parts, they can crank these things out and they make gobs of money. The dealership makes gobs of money on every truck they flog because the buyers are gullible. The buyers are desperate. The buyers believe that there's actually a shortage of the vehicle because they can't find it anywhere. So it must be true. The reality is trucks are coming, baby. All you want. How many would you like? And the trucks that were sold last year, the year before, many of those are about to hit the dealer lots. Why? Repos, repossessions. People who get laid off can't make payments. They give the car back. And there's going to be a glut of vehicles available for all to have. The problem is the interest rates to buy them will be higher. And so the prices of the vehicles will be low. And you'll go, I can't believe how cheap the thing is. I can't afford to buy the truck, even though it's cheap, because I can't borrow a dime to get it. The Federal Reserve it's working. What they want to be doing is working, slowing down the economy by causing pain, economic pain. That's what's going on. Who pays first? CarMax, Carvana, all these used car guys, they're going to get the crap kicked out of them. Who gets kicked next? The car companies and car dealerships. They get kicked next. And all those guys are going to join the realtors of America. All the real estate agents in the United States who are going, we've been sitting here like this now for 10 months. Our economic activity is falling off the board. I can't sell a house. Nobody is calling. Nobody's coming to the open house. That's what's happening in the economy right now. The United States economy is going into recession, the most called for recession of all time. But people are going, when is it going to start? I think it's already happening. It's just happening in little areas. First of all, it's not yet carte blanche across the board. It might go carte blanche, but the Fed would rather have it like it is now. Regional pain, the odd area here and there, just to kind of slow things up. But that's not how things work. The Fed has a terrible habit of touching the brake and then all four wheels lock up and the car spins out of control and down we go. That's what I'm wondering is coming next for the U.S. economy. And for option writers, no fear. Fear not. Do not fear the upside of this market. CarMax, Carvana, GM, and many other companies across the board to do with automotive, real estate already, but now the automotive sector, they will not meet their lowered guidance numbers. I talked about this the other day about why could the markets go lower and what are we worried about in 2023, 2024? We're worried about corporations who will not meet lowered guidance estimates. So Not only did you cut your projections by 50%, you didn't even hit that number. That's what we're worried about in the stock market. And CarMax delivered on a silver platter exactly that yesterday. Supposed to earn 65 cents, which is a much lower number than previously thought. They came in at 25 cents. So you actually believe used car salesmen that these guys are going to make the money they say they're going to make? They're not going to do it. The next quarter will be worse. This is only the beginning of a huge, ugly slide. The question for Tesla now is, geez, how many Model 3s and Model Ys are going to be ultimately out there in the system to be delivered that Elon thought for sure would be off his hands by the end of this year? And all of a sudden, he's 300,000 units lighter than he thought he would be. He's sitting on 300,000 cars that are in his name, not in the customer's name, because they canceled their buy orders. They walked away from their $100, $200 deposits. Remember, you can order a Tesla online with a credit card deposit of $200 to $500. What's the big deal about canceling the order for $200 to $500? You kiss off $200 to $500 and don't buy the car. He's just offering a $7,500 discount to buy it. So why would you buy it for this price when you can buy it for that price, give up the deposit, and then put a new order in and buy this one? Yeah, people aren't stupid. He's got himself a problem here. And I'm kind of asking myself, why is the stock not lower than it is right now? It's at 136.28, down $1.30. It's really started dropping in the last 15 minutes. Have they just started watching me all of a sudden? Am I the only guy talking about this? Doesn't anyone else cover finance and cover it in a plain English kind of way for investors to try to figure out what the hell is going on? Am I the only one? What? Why is it that homeless Canadian guys sitting in condos in Palm Desert, the only ones who know what's going on? How is it? How do I know all this stuff? I tell you, I try, people. I try as hard as I can. Thank you all for joining in today. I'm glad you're here. I hope I'm not depressing you too much. I hope I've opened your eyes to a little more whatever's going on. Keep your eyes open in your town, in your hometown, in your area where you live, and just watch for the auto stories that are going to be breaking in no time. The question I have is, in the next 3 months, between now and March, April next year, how many car dealers in your neighborhood are closing their doors forever? I'm curious about that. I'm also curious to know this year, 2023, how many realty offices are closing their doors forever? So remember, if you were a realtor last year and the year before, times were good, really good. You had a house, someone called you up and said, I want to sell my house. And you said, okay. You said, okay, you want to sell your house? Oh, okay. Where is your house? Oh, well, my house is located in such and such a neighborhood here in the city. And they would go on to their real estate listing system and they would figure out what the houses in your neighborhood are doing, how many are for sale, and how long do they last on the market. And you'd find out from the folks, yeah, we're going to move, it's COVID and everything. We're going to move now full time down to Florida. So we're going to be, we're going to retire and all that. But we think we can get a good price for our house. And the realtor says, well, the last house in your area sold like a couple of weeks ago for $550,000. And that was up $50,000 from before. Why don't we list your house for around $625? And they're going, oh, wow, that's great. We thought we'd only get $495 for it. Okay, well, let's try $625. And the house is on the market a couple days later, and a week later, the house sells for $675 because the bidding war was on between buyers. The realtors had it so easy up until a year ago that people were outbidding each other to get a house. Today, there are no bids for houses. So, there are price cuts. There are now sellers trying to outdo each other to get lower, to get first in line to be noticed. It's completely the opposite. So I'm asking myself, how many real estate people have left the business already and will leave the business? How many real estate sub-offices and branch offices will close their doors because they can't afford the rents? They're not doing any business. And then what will happen with the auto business? And these CarMaxes and Carvana guys, will they back off from smaller centers and only concentrate on larger commercial centers? And will that mean mom and pop used car dealerships will pop up again in your hometown? Because I bet you in the last 5 years, a whole bunch of small mom and pop type used car lots disappeared in your hometown. They were run out of town by the CarMaxes and these online places, because all these folks who were hoodwinked and brainwashed into thinking the best deal I'm going to get on a car is if I buy my car, used car, through CarMax. They come and take my old car away. They come bring me a new car. I don't have to deal with a car salesman. This is fantastic. What they didn't realize was the deal they ended up getting, they got ripped off on the trade-in. They got ripped off on the car they bought. They got ripped off on the financing they now have as well. And they're into this car for 7 bloody years. And it takes about 3 years for them to realize, oh my God, I still got to make 4 years of payments on this piece of crap that's now 7 years old. It's falling apart. My warranty is expired on it. And even at the end of 7 years, I still owe $5,000, $10,000 on this darn thing. That's how it happens eventually. And then they try to get out of that one, and there's no way out because there's no equity in the vehicle. The vehicle is worthless, and CarMax doesn't want anything to do with it after 7 or 8 more years. Now the mom and pop dealerships start to come back because the CarMaxes have run out of customers to screw, and their customers stop paying. And it's when customers stop paying those payments and CarMax repossesses millions of used cars because you didn't pay. I'm taking your car away from you. And people are going, you can have the car. You take it from me. I don't want it anymore. And no, I don't need another one right now. I've decided to ride an e-bike. I've decided to work from home. I don't need a car anymore. And all of a sudden, the CarMaxes of the world go out of business as well in a spectacular flame-out fashion through stock exchanges, when billions are lost and written off. I really wonder if that's the future of the car market. Does anyone else talk like I do? I don't know. But cough like I do. My goodness. Welcome one, welcome all to the program this morning. I'm glad you're here. It's nice to see you all, folks. I hope I'm not depressing you too much. Thank you for these kind words, and also thumbs ups already. Mandola and Amy, thank you for these thumbs ups. Karen, thank you, appreciate it. AJ, thank you. Hawkeye, thank you for the thumbs up as well. Let's see. Here in Texas, we're just hoping our power grid doesn't go down. Yeah, that non-socialist power grid that Texas has. You're hoping that pure free enterprise power grid that you can count on through thick and thin doesn't go down. We're dipping below zero today and staying here for a few days. We're not built for this. Oh my gosh. JR, my bro from Colorado, reported that their temperature went from 40 to 0 Fahrenheit, and another 20-degree drop expected in a matter of 2 hours. Whew, am I glad I don't live in that kind of property anymore. Sky High Kite says, well, buy a Rivian or an Audi, a VW instead of these other cars. Jared, and I was sharpening my sword, Alberto. Time to shut down the old grinder stone. What else is going on here? JR, for all the interested, I did a little mathematical analysis of different scenarios regarding getting exercise while using the Poor Man Cover Call strategy. Check out Discord if you haven't been there already today. Spicy Android number 48. Thank you. Let's see. What else is going on here? JR, Kent, I love that Uncle Bruce explains it, but it goes by so fast. It's hard to let it sink into my brain. I had to listen several times to get it. What's actually happening with AMC and Ape? JR, first time I was exercised, I panicked until I input the numbers on my spreadsheet. And I sat back and went, wow, I came out ahead on that little transaction. That's sweet. JR, so don't fear the upside is really true when Uncle Bruce says it. John Malone, number 57, lovely weather in Phoenix here. Matthew, wow, AMC down 24%. JR, round we go. Bill, the VIX hit 20 yesterday. Every time that's happened, a huge move on the downside starts. Matthew, AMC is headed to $1. Bill was AMC wants to do a reverse split. Bill was convert Ape back to common shares. Bobby, guess it's an option rider Santa rally this year. Bobby, Christmas rug being pulled. JR, looks like a great day to write options, rake in cash, and rewrite. JR, yoink. Samuel, what's up with GameStop? All right, let's take a look at some quotes. What are you guys looking at? Let's see what's happening. People are trading while I'm talking. Can you believe it? People trading while I talk. They're almost supposed to be stopping and listening to me. Rocket Lab down 2, SoFi down 6, GameStop down 32 cents. AMC common shares down 113 to 418 a share. AMC preferred shares are up 45 cents to 113.99. So AMC is proposing a 1-for-10 reverse split of common stock. Oh, yuck. AMC stock plunges 22.6% pre-market after $110 million capital raise, reverse stock split proposal. Yuck. Oh, my gosh. Matterport down 3 cents. 23andMe down a penny. 23andMe is up a penny. Spire's up 3. ATIP looks like it's up 3. Smart Rent up 4. Cyxtera up 4. Apple down 159. Goldman down 217. Cisco down 30 cents. Tesla down 175. Finally, wake up. It's coming down. ARC Innovations down 54. Microsoft down 427. Bed Bath Beyond off 4 cents. Pfizer down 27 cents. HBQ down 27. Carvana down 18 more cents, and it's only down 18 cents at 413. Alphabet down 130. That's Google. And Amazon down 131. Oh my gosh. AMC, yuck. Well, what can I tell you? When you have 5 point something billion in debt, what do you expect? Oh gosh. Yahoo Finance is reporting that Micron is reporting there's a chip glut. This should be interesting. Good morning, folks, from Larry Titus, number 74 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, Larry. Septic pumping. I sold a SoFi June 16 for $52 yesterday. $6 strike. Bobby Joe. Bobby Atkinson stocks coming down the chimney. Bought to steal your cookies. Matthew, AMC wants to buy back APE shares, or they're going to increase the float again by combining both stocks together? Question mark. Matthew, number 77.1. AMC is announcing a 1-for-10 reverse split, according to Dow Jones. They're also going to sell $110 million of preferred stock. They are down 25% this morning. Septic buying AMC $3 range. I would avoid this like the plague, you guys. These reverse splits are terrible when these companies are going down like this. This company's in such financial trouble. How do you know, Uncle Bruce? How do you know? How will you play 2023 after Christmas? I'll be here every day following the market, and we'll call them as we see them. How about that, Matt? Bless you, Brucey. Get a drink of water and 5-minute break. A splatter at my building around 30 apartments has been bought up from someone else. So the bill now goes to a different small company. Sky high, 250,000 people, including myself, put down $100 for the Tesla Cybertruck. That's $2.5 billion up front for Tesla. Free money. Is that right? I don't know if that's true. $100. If you put up 10, that's $2.5 million. No, it's only $25 million. It's only $25 million up front. It's not $2.5 billion. Yeah, million, not billion. That's chump change. That's nothing. JR, 250K, yeah, it's 25 million. We're all on that. Give us your truth, Uncle Brucey. Cameron, I love working from home and I'm never going back. Do I blame you for that? No. Robert Benson, Bruce, would be interesting to hear your thoughts on BRICS and their plan to issue a new global reserve currency. Oh, gosh, no, I'm not going there. That is bunk. WD number 49. JR, Uncle Bruce, a report from MarketWatch is suggesting that we keep an eye on solar and biotech stocks. What are your thoughts? Well, you always have to keep an eye, but I mean, do you have to really worry about it? Probably not. Fool of a took. Bruce, wind chill is supposed to get to -30 tonight. Tomorrow in Cincinnati. Moved here from Florida last year. What were you thinking? Just bought antifreeze for the first time. Why are you there? I'm not ready for this. No kidding. What are you doing? Septic Donald Trump Jr., new Twitter CEO. Samuel, let's plan a Big Bear weekend event. And no six soccer. Uncle Bruce, for SoFi, would it make sense to buy long calls for 2024 or 2025 instead of buying shares? No, just buy the stock. Just buy the stock. Don't do anything. Stop right there. Just stop right there and buy the stock. Joe, number 92, morning from T.O., Uncle Bruce and AJ. How you doing, buddy? Beach Boy, hi, Uncle Bruce. So are we airing our grievances about AMC today? Has anyone got the poll up Is there that poll up for the Festivus for the rest of us? Now we can air our grievances. A Splair, NASDAQ, SPX, and Dow Jones seem to be down already. Timothy Pryor, number 93, and a one-year lurker. Good morning. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, members. Thank you, classroom, class buyers. Thank you, 1-on-6 participants, everybody here who's making this channel function. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being here. It is so appreciated. Absolutely fantastic that you're all with us. We are getting ready to open up in about 20 minutes. We're heading over to member only on the chat right now. Guys, you guys are great. I appreciate all the support. Jen appreciates your support too. We're getting ready for Jen to get a new hip here. And big days around these parts. And your support has been invaluable, and your encouragement has been fantastic. Thank you very, very much. Look, this market. Oh my, what is this market going to do? That's what everyone asks every year end. What's going to happen? I think option writers are going to make nothing but money. That's what I think. Option writers, if they do it right, are going to grow their option portfolios and be able to write more options, which means more and more viewers of this channel are going to say, goodbye, employer. It was nice working for you, but I've been underpaid for the last, every year I've been here, and I think I've had enough. And you can find another sap to take my place. Thank you very much. I'm going to go elsewhere. What else is going on here? Good morning from Aurora, number 97. Thank you for these thumbs ups, you guys. We're trying to get to 200 thumbs ups on this morning's show. I don't know if we're going to make it. I really am doubtful, because I don't think we're going to have a full complement of people here today. Something tells me we're going to have only about 2/3 of the regulars around. Most people are already being inundated with relatives and friends and everything else. But look at that market. We're down 200 on the Dow, 31 on S&P, 131 on NASDAQ. We're definitely taking a hit here. And oil is still holding a $1 gain. Tesla down 161 to 136.13. GameStop off 41 cents. So, those of you who've written options on these items, you're going to be very delighted with how they are falling off. But if any of you can hit the thumbs up button for us today, please do. It really would mean a lot to us to try to get to 200 thumbs ups. But with 18 minutes to go before the opening, we are 95 away from 200. And I don't know if we have a chance in hell of hitting 200 thumbs ups today, unless there are people out there who are just purposely sitting on their hands. But if you could help out, hit that sucker and let the rest of the world know there's a happy place. A place where we talk reality about what's really going on out there. We try to talk about it in plain English and try to avoid the gobbledygook phraseology that you hear all the time. Hit the thumbs up button and help us out get to 200 thumbs ups, or as close as possible to it. If you're watching on the rerun, hit that sucker right now for me and give us a little more momentum. We have 114 of them here right now. We still need 86 more. We have a long climb in front of us here, and I thank you for getting us going. It's very much appreciated. What else? Oh man, there's so much here to follow. The signs of a slowing economy are becoming more and more evident to anyone who's not believing it. If you didn't believe in the real estate slowdown, you're obviously blinder than a bat, because that is like front and center in front of everybody right now. The real estate meltdown is well underway. Now the automobile meltdown is beginning to happen, and outfits like Tesla that have one of the hottest cars on the market. I mean, one of the most desired vehicles for a lot of folks is to have a Tesla, and they have to offer $7,500 discounts like right now, and 10,000 free supercharging miles right up front to get people to take vehicles. This is a shocker. A month ago, we weren't hearing this kind of talk at all. A month ago, we were being inundated with how Austin is coming online, Berlin is online, Fremont, the China market. The thinking was, big recovery next year because the COVID thing is easing and China will just get hot. All of a sudden, the Shanghai is being partially shut off. I mean, what's going on over there? Too much uncertainty. I think the China problem is a nightmare that we again are getting nothing official from the government from, and we never will. And what did China do overnight to deflect attention away from their internal nightmares? They threw 34 warplanes into the air and 3 battleships over towards Taiwan to rattle the waters over there. China is using the key thing, shake the key in front of you to get you to not pay attention to the real deal. And what's the real deal? China's economy is in free fall, and their real estate market is hemorrhaging money, and their population don't trust their own government because they know they're lying to them. And they're thinking, I'm not going to go out and buy a Gucci handbag and get myself a Tesla and buy myself a new condo. I don't believe in my Communist Party. I think they're lying to me. No kidding, Sherlock. I tell you, kids, the world's second largest economy is not going to be the engine to lift the world economy higher in 2023. That is not coming. Oil is so overpriced right now on the thinking that, the demand for oil for China is just going to raise the oil price to huge numbers. Dream on, pal. It ain't happening. They don't need oil. They're drowning in it right now from discounted Russian oil. They're just fine over there, but they're not fine. Yikes. Beach Boy Flint, only lurk at Twitter. No way I'm signing up. Matthew, Flint Creek, I got the soap yesterday. Thank you. I like the label for cashmere, says Matthew. John Gale, number 94, thumbs up, Bruce. Old Surfer, good morning, all. I'm number 81. W. Walters, I am number 113 for you, Bruce. On your thumbs ups meter, you are going to get to 200. I sure hope so. 125 have come in. We need 75 more thumbs ups. Let me know what number you are if you'd like. We sure would love to see us get closer to this 200 level. We really want to hit that. Guys, girls, what a day. What a way to end the year. I don't think we're going to end the year quietly on the exchanges. I think it might be a rather hectic close. I really wonder what's going on here with this market. We're down 217, by the way, and we were up, nicely yesterday on the markets. So something here is giving. Something here is giving up the ghost. Got a lot to watch here. Let me just get through all my apps. My gosh, I can't believe how many apps I rank up here. So much happening. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Isn't this fun? Isn't this so much fun? You could be working 9 to 5 somewhere, We're up 526 yesterday on the Dow. We were up 526 points yesterday on the Dow Jones. And right now we're showing a loss of 214 going into the opening here. But we're still a ways away from getting there. Headline right now, capital raising plan sends AMC shares plummeting in pre-market as APEs soar. And GameStop shares are off 40 cents last I saw. Let me double and triple check that. We're off 31 cents on GameStop shares. Maybe a sympathy move there, perhaps. I don't know. But there's no connection between the two companies in any real sense other than spiritual. But we're up 208 points on the Dow. We were up 500 yesterday on the run. And we've given back 200 on the pre-market so far this morning. We'll see how this plays out. Okay. Oh, my gosh. So much to track down here. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's see here. I'm reading things as quick as I can for you to see what's going on. SoFi down 6 cents. GameStop 2016. We have, there we go. We have, got too many things going at the same time. All right. We're down 40 cents on GameStop. The AMC common shares are $3.99 right now, down 131. The AMC Ape shares, those preferred shares, are up 44.5 cents now at 113 each. They were 68 cents yesterday. So we're talking real ugly. The common shares went up 22 cents yesterday. Now they're down $1.32 today. So what a disaster. And the pref shares were up a dime. No, they were up a penny yesterday, and they're up 45 cents right now. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. This AMC thing, I'm really curious about this. Excuse me. They announced, the AMC movie theater operator announced a $110 million equity capital raise. It said it was seeking a 10-for-1 reverse split of its common stock. The company's board of directors was looking to hold a special meeting of holders of its common stock and equity units to vote on increasing the authorized number of shares outstanding on the proposed reverse stock split. A reverse split would effectively boost the company's stock price 10 times, which would make them more attractive to some institutional investors. Separately, the company said it was raising $110 million of new equity through the sale of APEs to Antera Capital in 2 tranches at an average of 66 cents per APE share. That represents a 3.6% discount to Wednesday's closing price of 68.5. The APEs soared 88% in pre-market. This is ridiculous. AMC ongoing capital raise efforts and balance sheet strengthening continues in earnest, says Adam Aaron. We're improving our balance sheet by reducing the principal balance of our debt by another $100 million through a debt for APE unit exchange. This is a disaster. I mean, this is really bad. I don't know why the APE shares are even up at all. I have no idea why would they be higher unless they're being proposed as they're going to be converted into commons and then the whole thing reverse 10-for-1. I mean, this is bad news for the common shareholders. I mean, this is a complete wipeout. This is really, really ugly. I don't understand it. I don't even know why AMC is bothering to raise $100 million. This solves nothing. They got $5.3 billion of nightmares on their hands right now. $100 million, it's going to last like what, a couple of weeks. Although are they in that kind of trouble? They need, that much money now just to get through another few weeks. I don't know. I don't know. Wow, this is nuts. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. This is crazy. Nazareth, I'm number 136. Thank you, Nazareth, for helping out with that 200 count thumbs up meter we're desperately trying to get to here. We have 140 thumbs ups in the house now. We need 60 more. We're 8 minutes away from opening for the day. Thank you guys for coming in here and nailing that thumbs up meter indicator for us. It's helping us get to 200 thumbs up. So we're down 208 on the Dow, 32-point drop on S&P, 137 on NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is leading the downside with a 1.2% drop right now. We're down 0.8 on S&P and 0.6 on the Dow. So the Dow should be off 400 to match NASDAQ's drop. And we gained 500 yesterday for the whole day on the Dow. So you can see what's going on here underneath the surface. The Dow looks like it might give back all its gains from yesterday, all of it, and then maybe even more. Yikes, I say, yikes. 135.91 on Tesla now, down 166. Those of you who have written calls on Tesla shares, just kind of stick around and see how low they want to go. If you've written calls, let your calls keep dropping and dropping and dropping. You want to buy them back for as low a price as possible and then write new calls to replace them. The question here is just where does the stock want to really go to? 136 right now is not the low, in my humble opinion, not with a doubling of the cash discount overnight to $7,500 a car. This is not going to keep Tesla up here. Tesla could lose $15 a share today down to 120. It could easily do that. This CarMax thing is only just coming through to people's minds. They're just beginning to realize the implications of a collapse of the U.S. used car market. If this is truly happening, and this is collapsing under its own weight because of complete abuse of customers, I'm certain that there are millions of cases of people being ripped off on these deals. This is going to really reverberate in the new car field as well. Man, this is going to be crazy. I feel like buying some smart rent today, says Robert. Double D, where is the bottom on Spire? DQ, Double D, it's zero. Mondu, GameStop pre-market bid, 1994. GameStop, I'm still showing last trade of 2017, but when we start trading, we really know what we're doing here. 5 minutes to go, and we open for trading this morning. Whew. You thought it was going to be a quiet year end? Not going to happen. SoFi.com, number 147, Bruce. You're coming up to 150 thumbs ups here. Sell my house fast. I'm not showing volume on ATIP, but it is up to 29 cents. I saw it this morning at 31 at one point. I don't know whether to believe it or not. Pre-markets on ATIP are really inconsistent and not to be taken seriously. I don't think so. So let's wait until we open and see what's really going on. Amazing morning here. The AMC story, the CarMax story, the Tesla story, the now the GameStop situation, all kinds of stuff going on here. Unbelievable. Man. Used to be a lot easier. It's not that easy anymore, is it? We're down 137 on Tesla. That is a nothing burger. We're going to see worse than that. 2017 on GameStop. I don't think we're going to hold that. Keep your eyes on potential stink bid opportunities for buybacks on calls, but don't be in a hurry to be buying up calls this morning. We might have a real rough opening for the first hour or two as more and more of this gets digested of what's really going on in the marketplace. That could well be what we have to work with here. Mirko, I'm number 149. Thank you. Go SoFi. Wow, just woke up. Thank you, JJ. Look at KMX. Catching time. Double D. DQ, hopefully not. Laughing out loud. Well, see what's going on, folks. Pressure in the markets and entertaining opening, to say the least. 3 minutes to go. We're down at that 136.14, down 140 on the Tesla. Can't believe it's only that doing that well. The Dow off 204, S&P down 33, NASDAQ down 138. GameStop 2017 is my indicated last trade. 2020 range, 123,000 shares. They've been under 19 today. AMC definitely under pressure. The AMC common shares are now showing 122 loss to 407, 8 or 9 a share, depending what price you believe in. And the preferreds are at 120, up 50 cents or so. And I don't know how solid that market really is. I really do not know. Yikes. Apple is down 125, Goldman down 230, Cisco down 23, Tesla down 140, Arc Innovation down 61, Microsoft down 291, Bed Bath Beyond down 3, Pfizer down 27, HBQ down 30, Carvana down 11, Google down 135, Amazon down 128. It's red everywhere going into this opening, and I don't think this is really reflecting how bad it's going to be. We might have a worse opening than we think. We'll see. 2 minutes, kids. Larry's getting ready to hit the bells for us. And we're going to just see what this market is going to do today. We gained 526 points yesterday for the Dow Jones, and we're off 214 on the pre-market. And we'll just see what the real market shows us here in just a moment. Minute and a half, 2 minutes. Oh my gosh, so much uncertainty. What's going on? GameStop situation. Did I miss something? Robert wants to know. Splatter, 2 to 3 minutes. Enough time for a short water closet run. And J-Boy, good morning, everybody. Sipping my tea and awaiting the bloodbath. JR, Nick is catching a new name for shorting. Kaching. Deep value investing. Rugman Go. Matthew, AMC is a disaster. No kidding. What have I been talking about since March of last year? Unbelievable. Olivia, good morning. 152 thumbs ups. Thank you for these thumbs ups, you guys, helping me get to 200. We have 152 here, 48 to go. Keep those thumbs ups coming in here. Thank you all for coming in here and helping us out. I don't know if we're going to make 200. I really don't know if we have enough people here. Hopefully you're motivated to make money today, and the thumbs ups will come as well. We are opening in a minute or less, waiting for Larry to hit the bells. showing a 223 drop right now on the pre-market going into this opening session here. My, oh my. Welcome one and all. Oh boy. GameStop 2021 down 35 cents. The last I've seen here. Larry has done it. The bells have been rung. Thanks, Larry, very much for this. 154 from Oscar. Thanks, Oscar. Matthew, AMC might put pressure on GameStop. We'll see. Watch that. Yes, Samuel, you're in a great position. Cross your arms, everybody. Here we go. We're down 178 on the Dow, now showing down to 170, 178 or so. I got Moderna down a penny. I've got GameStop at 20.36 down 20. I got ATIP at 28 cents, I think. Tesla 135.88 down 169. SoFi down 7 and Apple down $1.08 right now. Let's see what else is going on. Oh my gosh, we have got just action Jackson everywhere. AMC is let's see, have we got a quote on AMC here? Not sure yet. I don't know if I've got a quote yet on AMC. It was ugly. I can tell you that. It was ugly. 435 last. 435 down 95 on the common stock. From what I can see here, we'll watch this closely. Tesla right now, 135.05 down 250 a share. We're watching it doubling its discounts on cars now, 134.91, doubling its discounts to 7,500 a car. Very quickly making moves here with a 10,000 free mile deal on top of that. I don't know if the stock's going to hold 130 today. We're under pressure there. We're down 220 on the Dow now. We got Moderna up 198. GameStop now down to 2021, down 35 cents. ATIP is at I think 28, but I'm not 100% sure if that's accurate. We may not have a trade to report yet. Tesla 134.91, SoFi 455, Apple 134.01 down 144, HBQ down 47, Amazon down 148, Home Depot down 398, Cisco down 48, Netflix down $1, Pfizer off 36, IBM down $2, Microsoft down 360, Vanik Semiconductors down 540, Adobe down 330, Goldman down 340, Google down 1.5, Boeing off 280, Facebook, Meta 117.90 down 180. ME down a nickel, Rocket Lab down 11, Matterport down 6, SmartRent down 2.5, Spire down 2, Xterra down 6. It's all red. Royal Caribbean 50.74 down $1. AMC 95 cents lower at 4.35. The APE shares are showing a 49-cent gain at 118. Nothing to get excited about yet. Bed Bath Beyond down 9. Carvana is off. There goes my light. Look at that. Even my lighting is gone. Oh, my gosh. What can I say? Just overheating on my light here. Let's see. What else is going on here? Robinhood down 18. Carvana down 26 cents to 406. BlackBerry down 16. Norwegian down 30 cents. Carnival down 14. Target down 150. JP Morgan 134 lower. Costco down 460. Walmart down 125. Disney down $1.14. Nvidia down $5. American Airlines down 22 cents. 12.81 on that one. So there's where we are finishing or seeing opening up here. We're at this moment. We're down 291 on the Dow, getting worse. Not surprising to me. It was ugly in the pre-market. We gained 500 yesterday, and we're now 290 now on the opening few minutes right here. We're down 0.85% on the Dow. We're down 1.09 on S&P, down 42 points, and NASDAQ down 155, 1.5%. The Dow should be down closer to 550 right now to match NASDAQ. Oil is only up 84 cents. It's losing ground right now at 79.13. Okay, that's what I see happening. Tesla 134.99, GameStop 2013 down 43 cents. These stocks are coming lower, coming off here. We've got SoFi 454 down a dime, Apple at 133.48 down 197. Wow, most interesting morning to say the very, very least. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. Great to have you here. Let's see here. Thank you, Larry, says DQ. Glad I only bought 10 AMC way back when the happy meme day, says Robert. Brian, I'm 162, Bruce. You're only 38 away from 200. Samuel, Action Jackson, watch the bouncing ball. Cindy B, think AMC is halted. Robert, Ape is up. J-Boy, excellent. JR, what the hey, look at X shooting the moon. Go SoFi. Locked in profit of 6,200 on KMax short. Brian, so today is going to be wild. Yay. Nazareth, AMC is halted. Mr. Premium of the option, 166, Bruce. You're 34 away from hitting 200 thumbs ups today. Thank you again, everybody, for coming through and hitting the thumbs up button. We're trying to hit the 200. I don't know if we're going to make it. GameStop now, 20.06. We're down 50 cents on the GameStop shares. I think we're pushing the low of the day now at, 20.04 was the low trade. We're right there. And we're sitting at 135 on Tesla, down 250, SoFi down 9, and Apple off 196 right now. The Dow's off 304 points, another drop. We've got S&P off 45 and NASDAQ down 169. So we have selling coming in on all the indexes, coming in from all over the place. 2020 on GameStop, just a little dead cat bounce here. The volume on GameStop this morning, 264,000 so far, 60-odd thousand shares pre-split. Nothing much. ATIP is traded 13,000 shares. We're at 28 cents. I think we're unchanged. Tesla, 134.96. SoFi now 456, down 8 cents on 17.6 million. Good volume to start the morning if that is accurate. It looks like that's accurate. I'm not 100% sure, though. Nazareth, AMC halted again on the upside. Nazareth, Ape halted also. Okay. SoFi trading 1.5 million this morning. That's more accurate. 1.5 million on SoFi this morning. That's quiet so far. All right. Wow. AMC last trade was showing 457, down 73 cents on 10 million volume. The low had been 411, the high of 457, which is where it's been halted at. The Ape shares are at 132 last trade, up 63 cents on 42 million. The low 108, the high of 132, last trade 132. We'll see where that goes. More details expected, I'm sure, about timing for this reverse split. 10-for-1 reverse split on AMC. That means the theory is that if they're trading at $4.50 a share now as a common, they would trade at $45 a share after the 10-for-1 split. But instead of having 1,000 shares, you'd only have 100. Now, the thinking is you can write a call option on a 100 share position at 40-something, $5 a share. The question, of course, will be, will the shares go down to the $30 range or the $20 range right after the split? And that means it's trading at $2 a share, not even at $4. That's the question, because why is the company going to do a reverse split? Because they need to raise money. How do they raise money? Issue stock from the treasury, which means diluting the company's shareholders. And so if they're going to raise $5 billion, they're going to issue paper like there's no tomorrow. They're going to issue 5 times as much paper as are out there now. That means a complete destruction of wealth for common shareholders of AMC. Now, does that affect GameStop? Perhaps it does. But does that crush GameStop? No, it does not. But could it bring the GameStop shares under 20? Sure, it could. Could it bring it to 17, 18? Easily. Will it stay there? Probably not. We'll watch for that. 20.01 right now on your GameStop shares. $20 on the nose on GameStop. We're about to break $20 on GameStop. We are hitting the bid at 20. We're off 313 on the Dow, just to add to the misery. We're down 46 on S&P, and we're down 172 on NASDAQ. 60% of all the gains are gone from yesterday's nice 500-point up move on the Dow Jones Industrial. As I speak, 1995 last trade on GameStop. That is the new low of the day now. 1995 on GameStop. That's telling me every single option writer on this channel has got options falling in price on GameStop, which is what you want. 1991, last trade. Cross your arms, assume the position, and say, just fall off. Just how far you want to go. You tell me how far you want to go, and then I'll deal with my calls accordingly. That is what we do here. 1987, last trade on GameStop. Down go the GameStop shares. If you want to join me live today at 1 o'clock Eastern time to talk about your GameStop contract trading and talk to me about your Tesla trading and talk to me about your Apple trading, I'm live at 1 o'clock Eastern until 2 o'clock Eastern for 6 viewers only, live on camera. If you want to be part of that, we have our last one for this week going at 1 o'clock Eastern time. Send me a $150 donation and an email saying, Bruce, I want in on today's 1 on 6 show with what's going on here. I want to be in on this chat. We'll cover everything we can on camera to help guide you through this whole craziness of the day already. And we're only into the market 11 minutes. We're down 319 on the Dow, 323 roughly, 0.96 of a percentage point, almost 1%. The NASDAQ is now off 1.76%. 189 points. We're still dropping on this market. 1996, last trade I see on GameStop with the low of the day already of $19.87. We hit yesterday 1959 or 1960 something. We touched it for a little bit and we came back. We've come back again under 20 for a second time. 1996, 1995, 1988, I see right now. More selling coming in on GameStop. AMC, what are they doing? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Let's see if I can make this work here. Come all the way up to there and do that. Let's see. Bear with me, folks. I have to move my stock quotes around a little bit here. It's not easy. It used to be easy. It's not that easy anymore. There we go. Done. All right. I'm showing AMC. I don't know if it's open yet, but I'm showing it at 452 down 77. Apes were 129. Then we're now 125. We're back up and running on AMC and Ape shares. Okay. 457 and 125 on the two issues from AMC and Ape. GameStop 1990 now. The low of the day has been 1987. That's what's going on there. Oh my gosh. Thank you, everybody. Okay. So one more time, I'll be live today for 6 members of this channel on camera. We've only got a couple of slots left. If you want in on today's live show, from 1 to 2 o'clock Eastern time today, during market hours, let me know. Send a donation to my PayPal thing, which is down below here for $150, and then send me a private email. Say, send me a link, Bruce. I'm in, and we'll get you included in today's live session, and we'll cover these option trades as best we can. In the meantime, I will try to keep the lights on. I'm doing all I can here, people. It's not easy. There was a time I didn't have to worry about this stuff, but now I have to do it myself. There we go. The lights are back, and they'll stay on until they overheat again, and then they'll shut down. So thank you all for tolerating this low-budget show today. Trying to stay alive here. We're down 335 on the Dow now. 1986 last trade on GameStop. 1985. I think we have a new low right now. DH, I'm number 172. Bruce, you're going to get 200 thumbs ups. Deep value. Max R holding all its gains, doesn't dip. J Boy, leaving to watch my 4-year-old's Christmas program. Have fun, everybody. JR, Bruce, sending you an email and donation for the 6 show today. 6 on 1. DQ Tesla is dropping. Brian, up 80% and AMC down 18. Mirko sold 2 covered calls. Tesla 132s for next Friday up the open 749, already trading around $6. And we are looking at Tesla right now. What is it doing here? Trying to keep on top of it. Down 440 to 133.18. Mirko was almost out of the money on this stuff. Unreal. 1992, the low trade on GameStop, 18 1982, and we're at 1992 right now. And I think I just got a donation in here for the 6-on-1, as JR was saying. Right on, JR. We'll get you penciled in there. We got a couple slots left, and we are full up today. It's going to be a crazy one today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable day here. Okay, right thumb up for this morning. I'll use the left one for this afternoon. Thank you so much there, Ed Hawkins. Appreciate it. ATFP is 28.1, up a tenth of a penny. Tesla is 133.32, down 425. Moderna is down 570 to 204. We have Ape 135 is up 67 cents. We have AMC down 81 to 449. We've got GameStop at 1981, 1977 now on GameStop. We're dropping again on GameStop. Down it goes. Tiff, why is Ape up 100%? The rumor is something about a 10-for-1 rollback, and that they're trying to, I don't know, are they trying to roll the prefs into the commons with some, I don't know. There's some thinking out there that the prefs are going to be worth something. Maybe they get a vote, maybe they become a common share. I don't know. This $100 million financing thing they did this morning at 66 cents on the Ape shares, this is all a mystery to me too. I don't know the details on this deal. It's weird. So I'm avoiding this thing like always avoiding this thing. But I mention it because, of course, its performance, the AMC stock up and down movement, affects GameStop. And so I mention it to you to give you a heads up on what's your GameStop doing and why is it doing what it's doing. Well, it's partially because of what AMC is doing, but it shouldn't be, but it is. So stupid. 1981 is the last trade on GameStop. I think that's near our lowest of the day. 1976 is the low trade on GameStop so far today. 1976 is the low trade. We're down 317, make it 330 on the Dow Jones. Under pressure here, 192-point drop on NASDAQ. Oil's only up 36 cents. Oil is coming back down. Wild, just insanity. Anyway, just nuts what's going on here. Just insanity. All right, I'm doing my best, folks. Yep, JR, we got you. You are in there for today's show at 1 o'clock Eastern time. So we'll have you in from 1 to 2 with the rest of the gang here. For the 6-on-1, sir, for sure. Thank you for firing a donation our way for that. We have lots to follow here, boy. That is for sure. Man, oh man, oh man. All right, let's see. Anyone else wants in on that show? Let me know as soon as you can. There we go. We're off 313 on the Dow right now. Oh my goodness. We have 181 thumbs ups. Thank you everybody for coming through. Coming through with the thumbs up meter. Appreciate it. Hi there, Auntie Jen.
A sea of red.
Oh my God, what a morning. Oh man, what a crazy morning. We were thinking, well, it's gonna get quiet now, coming up to Christmas Eve,
Yeah. Coming on Christmas.
We'll start singing the carols,
Hold
hands and sway back and forth. Wear those ugly sweaters, Everything's just going to be great. And then, boom, Tesla announces, we had a $3,750 discount. $7,500 now.
Oh.
We doubled it.
Oh.
10,000 miles free.
And for how?
Guaranteed to the end of the year. Guaranteed to the end of the year. That
that's like a week.
Is bad news, because that is wiping out $7,500 profit per vehicle.
Right.
Right there. That is an admission that they're not selling right now.
Yeah.
And then
Move them off the lot.
the next little hi, how are you, was AMC.
Uh-huh.
AMC announces that, we just raised $110 million in cash.
Oh.
And we're doing a 10-for-1 rollback on our stock.
There you go. Yeah.
And oops. And so AMC shares the commons are down 68, but the preferred shares which they use to raise the money
Yeah.
at 66 cents a share.
Yeah.
By the way, they're up to 127.
No way.
I don't understand how that works. There's rumor that the preferreds will become commons and it'll all be rolled back.
What?
But we don't understand if that's real or Memorex. I don't know what to believe. I have nothing official
There's
anymore.
no reason for the stock to go up if that was
So
gonna be
that's
the case.
affecting GameStop shares because, of course,
Of
if
course.
AMC goes down, GameStop goes down.
They have that attachment.
So GameStop hit 1976. It's now 2001, down 55 cents.
So
We were down
20
70
bucks.
plus cents.
I'm glad to see that.
So everyone sitting on options on GameStop is going, yay, I'm making money on my options.
Yes.
We're down 327 on the Dow Jones. CarMax, which is a company that
Right.
specializes in
Yeah.
used car selling,
Mhm.
came out with bad news. The
There's
analysts,
no used cars being sold.
oh no, the analyst said that the company would make 65 cents a share, and that was a downgrade.
Okay.
So they've downgraded their expectations to 65 cents profit in the latest quarter. The earnings come in 25 cents.
Oh, not even close.
So it's kind of like you can't even trust a used car salesman anymore. When did that happen?
When did that happen? They were the most trustworthy people in the
The
world.
most trustworthy guys are used car salesmen. How come these used cars guys didn't deliver the
Boy,
profits that they said?
That's a swing and a miss.
That's a
Yeah.
knuckleball that just went across the plate. That battle
Like
was stupid.
that's not even in the same park.
So
Wow.
so for some reason, this used car market where used car prices were very, very, very high,
Mhm.
and people would come to CarMax to
Mhm.
buy a used car at a very high price and then get hosed on a 7-year 13% loan. For some reason, that business model didn't have a
Didn't
chance of lasting very long.
That's weird.
Isn't that odd?
It's odd.
Used car guys, you'd think
That's
they'd have all the figures all figured out. They'd
They
have
must
all
have
the
been
games.
trying to sell that rust protection package.
Maybe that was it.
It was the rust
When
protection.
you were adding that rust protection package on that
underbelly rusty thing.
rusted 6-year-old truck you're trying to get me to buy for 7 years financing, and at the end of 7 years I still owe you 10 grand. Maybe that last little you were trying to get me to go, it just did me in. Maybe that was it. Yeah.
Westerners understand that because we don't put down salt, but Easterners do. So you're like, I'm not buying an Eastern car.
Yeah. Gody 141. Morning, Auntie Jen from JR. Christmas time is coming. Joan Anderson.
JR.
Good morning, Jen.
Morning,
Slayer.
John.
Good morning, Jen. Nazareth. It's
thank
an
you, John,
official
every time
thing.
I
The
hear him
CEO
singing.
tweeted this morning. Tweeted, Brian, deep value investing is KG. Your investing gone. Again, I don't know what people are asking here. We're down 323 on the Dow. We're down to 1987 again on GameStop. It looks like we're going down again. 1988 here. AMC 460 down 69 cents. 117. They're backing off again. Moderna 204 down $5. ATIP 27.1 cents a share, down 9/10 of a penny. Did I tell you? Tesla down 4.15 a share. SoFi down 11, Apple down $2, HPQ down 41, Amazon 161 lower, Home Depot down 4.93, Cisco down 53, Netflix down 246, Pfizer down 45, IBM down 230, Microsoft down 490, Vanik down 690, Adobe down 280, Goldman Sachs down $4, Google down 170, Boeing $4 lower, Meta down 260. It's a sea of red. It's just a sea of red. There you have it. Do not fear the upside as option writers. 1990 on 1986 to 1990 on GameStop. The low of the day, 1976 so far at the moment.
There you go. There's
where we're at here. And I'm covering all this. I'm supposed to be sitting here going, Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. Okay, everybody from Minnesota, start singing now. Kumbaya, my Lord. Okay, Massachusetts, kick in with your chorus. Kumbaya. Floridians, start singing. We're not doing that. We're not singing.
Not doing the round.
No one's singing Kumbaya this morning.
No black socks, no rounds.
No, everyone's saying, show me the money. Show me
How
the
many
money.
people sang black socks when they were kids? There's a question for you.
How many people sang Black Socks?
Yeah.
I never heard that before.
Or see, if you sang it, you know it.
I wasn't a racist when I was a child.
Oh. No, well, I could give them black socks. They never get dirty. That's why you wear black socks.
Why do you wear black socks?
They never
Hide the
get
dirt.
dirty.
I guess
The longer you wear them,
that's why
the
cars
stronger
were
they
colored
get.
cashmere colored, that golden cashmere colored 15, 20 years ago, because they didn't show the dirt so much.
See, no, I don't
don't
see
know.
any
No idea.
any people.
DQ just made a quick 1,000 shorting on Tesla. Deep value. Many of its stocks are up 300% this year alone. Lots of missed opportunities. Blair, car parts seem to be actually well asked, but probably cars themselves are expensive for most people. JR, we're not. Dang, and I was tuning up my guitar, getting ready to sing Kumbaya. Brian, a Quest trade. GameStop borrow rate is 19% up from 6% a couple days ago. Uncle Bruce, does this mean anything to you other than shares are getting harder to find? Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me. DQ socks, just got socks. Spicy Android. Okay, Jen, now you can hit him.
Oh.
You can hit him now, Auntie Jen.
Right.
You've got our permission.
Black
Oh,
socks.
black socks. Oh my. We're down 325 on the Dow. GameStop 1980. Looks
Black
like we're
Socks
at 1980.
is a song that the Girl Guides or Girl Scouts, depending on where you live in the world, and the Boy Scouts sing around the camp.
Those racist children.
Yeah.
What's that all about? Oh my God. What is this world coming to? Oh no.
That's what they are. No, you start off very quietly, and with every verse you get louder and louder and louder. They love it. Anytime the kids can yell, they love it.
Well, I love it. Yes, I suppose. Yes.
What's it going to be this morning?
DQ, once that hip is replaced, Jen will be able to chase Bruce down and hit him. There you go.
Well, and until it's like back into full motion, I got a whole walker to hit you with. I bet that puppy swings really well. I'll get you from further back.
It used to be a great life. It's not so great anymore. What will I have today? I think grape jelly today.
Is it a grape jelly day?
I feel like a grape jelly day today. Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
It's brutally cold in North America.
Oh, they all know it. They're all telling me.
They're just getting lots of snow and just such a bad time of the year.
We're hitting 80 degrees for the high tomorrow.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we're spared from all that nonsense. You look at that weather map and you see that southwest corner is spared all this
Even
crap.
Texas is getting below zeros.
Texas and its free enterprise electric grid is having all kinds of fun today.
I know, right?
Yeah, because socialism doesn't work in the electric grid at all. You got to kick socialists out of the electric grid. Leave it to free enterprisers.
They have pistols.
They know how to take care of the heat. Yeah. Thank you, Jen. Leaving me alone to get shot at. Thanks a lot. Oh, man. 1985 on GameStop, down 71 cents right now. Oh, my. Miraculous. Good morning, Uncle Bruce. I was 55, but then had to do work. Now I'm back, and all the markets are down. Anything significant happen? Oh, you're going to have to watch the rerun of this show. Have we got stuff going on? DQ, Uncle Bruce, tip for Jen's walker. Get 2 tennis balls and cut them open to put on the non-wheel legs. Dude, Uncle Bruce, don't look now, but the walker is right there behind you. Don't look now. Spicy Bruce, do you need a food tester today? JR, maybe Teddy will hit Cancun again this year. BW, just like clockwork on a Thursday after a rally, they've trapped a bunch of bag holders and down go the markets. There you are. 1981 to 1983 is the GameStop range right now. The low of the day, 1976. AMC is 445, down 85 cents on the comments. Apes are at 120, up 51. Moderna 205.50, down 450 a share. ATIP 27.3, down 0.7 of a penny. Tesla 133.65, down 392. SoFi down 9.5. Apple down 192 right now. HBQ down 38. Amazon down 153. Home Depot's off $5. Cisco down 50 cents. Flint Creek Soap 3 degrees this Saturday. 49 next Saturday. Ed. A Walker? What Walker? There's no Walker. DH, BW, Rugman, yoink. Here we go. Look out. Oh my gosh. We're at 1981. 1977 on the GameStop. We're going lower again on the GameStop. We're approaching the low of the day of 1976. We're at 1977 right now. And looks like Ape and AMC are both dropping as well as we speak. 341-point drop on the Dow Jones right now. That is what's going on. Oh my gosh, what a crazy, crazy day today. Tremendous things happening all over the place. It just indications of a slowdown that are going to get worse and worse and worse. But there are those on Wall Street just don't believe it. They just don't want to believe it. We just hit a new low, 1973 on GameStop. We're at a new low of the day right now on GameStop. We're dropping 1973 last trade, 1968 now, another new low on the day today for GameStop, $19.68. Ape shares are 117. They're dropping, and AMC's are 437, down 93 cents. They're dropping. Let's see. A lot of people, Deep Value is saying, a lot of people don't know that AMCX used to be part of Keith Gill's portfolio, but it's not anymore. And Naked Shorts love that people buy AMC, and it's not his stocks. Either way, his stocks are great picks. Interesting stuff. 1972, 1968 on GameStop here. We're at the low of the day of 1966 now. 433 on the AMC and 117 on Ape shares. 204.40 on Moderna, down 560 here. ATIP is a little better, actually. It's a 27.5, down half a penny. Tesla, 132.76, down 480 a share. Will GameStop hit a new 52-week low? Well, who knows? We'll find out. Stick around. I'll let you know what I see when I know it. 52-week range, 1940 is the low of the year. Certainly within the realm of possibilities. No doubt about that. 1964, last trade. 1961 is the low trade of the There we go. We might be back on again. Yeah, we were frozen there for a bit. That weather and who knows what is interfering with everything. So we'll keep you posted, folks. We've got a lot of reasons why this show could be frozen today. Brian, Mr. Premium, I believe so. I will just have to buy more on the discount. What the hey ho? What? Oh, he's back. There you go. He went away. We're down 402 on the Dow. We're dropping again. We're down 2% plus on NASDAQ, down 220 points, down 58 on S&P. U.S. leading economic index sinks 1% in November. Just came out. An announcement just broke. Let's see. Deal reached to vote on year-end spending bill, Senator Schumer says. Armor stock slips after naming new CEO. She has a tough job. We're down 403 on the Dow Jones. GameStop 1967 looks like the latest indicator trade on GameStop. The low of 1957 now. We've hit a new low just in the last few minutes. Okay, we're down 408 on the Dow Jones right now. Oil up just 52 cents. I was worried they found him again, says Joe. Mirko, someone cut the Wi-Fi. Larry, the non-lamp overheated and took out the computer. Mirko, must be China's secret police. Alex, 185 thumbs up. Good afternoon. I'll just bought another 800 ATIP. I got 4,000 now. Happy Christmas to me. Rock and roll. Picking up this cheap paper, scooping it up and taking it away. Up 27.5 cents last trade. GameStop 1969, 1966, the low of 1957, it would appear. 1965 now, coming down again on GameStop shares. AMC 442 and dropping. 119 on the preferreds, dropping. Both dropping off again. More selling coming to the table. Oh, my. Whew. This used to be a lot easier. It's not that easy anymore. Okay. Here comes another dump. Wee, says JR. BW. DH, shorter than a garden gnome, slower than a bandel slug, and dustier than your grandma's throw rug. Da 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 da. It's Rugman. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Rugman to the rescue. 1963-64 range for GameStop. A drop of 390 on the Dow. Moderna down to 202.90, down $7. ATIP 27.5 cents. Tesla 132.98, down 459. Selling still coming on into this market. Thank you, those of you who are throwing the thumbs up button on our show today. We have 190 now. I didn't think we'd make it, but I think we have a shot at 200 thumbs ups here. Thank you so much for coming through for us, hitting that sucker, because I didn't know we'd do it. But when the news broke on AMC, and then we got that Tesla news, and we're seeing the reaction of this market, the thumbs up started coming in again. So thank you, everybody, for hitting the thumbs up button for us. 10 away from 200 thumbs ups. It is much appreciated. You guys are absolutely awesome. I thank you all so very much for coming through for us. What a day! What a day! What a day! Okay, here we are. GameStop 1962 at the moment. What we have here.
1962.
Yeah, we got watching all kinds of years going by here. Oh, Jen, thank you. Oh, that's a lot of jelly on there. Holy moly.
I know. And the problem is if I take the excess jelly off, seeds come with it.
Well, yeah.
So,
I mean, once you've done it, you've done
so you
it.
just get more jelly.
I just get
Jelly.
jelly in my belly. I guess.
Jellyman Kelly.
Look. I mean, that's all you see, right? It's just look at that.
Jelly.
Ooh.
Plus, it got toasted hard this morning.
Ooh.
Dark.
Hard toasted.
Dark toast.
Ooh.
Okay, let's hear. Looks good. Okay.
Wonderful.
You know what the market's doing today? Yoink.
Yoink. That's what the market's doing today. That's what it was. I thought I knew everything. That's pretty good stuff, man. Wonderful. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Great to have you here. It's Thursday, December 22nd. Welcome one, welcome all to the telecast today. So good. Yeah, we're down 400 again on the Dow. 400. Here we go. I keep wanting to buy back my covered calls, says Brian. I keep wanting to buy my covered calls on GameStop, but it's not red enough for me. I want the bid at 150 or less. My arms are folded. Richard, go Rugman. Dude, I'm supposed to hit Nashville around 2 o'clock today. Dude, 1 o'clock Eastern, just in time for the 1 on 6. That's right, 1 o'clock Eastern. Well, you folks are starting to freeze out. There's the 1 on 6 show happening over here. We're talking about making hot profits on options. How about that? Looks like the Dow's off 430. Yeah, as markets are under pressure here. under pressure, to say the least. Richard, Merry Christmas. Thank you, my friend. Holiday greetings to all of you. Oh, here's something. Well, I love these. The Old Surfer. Thank you very much for this super chat. Wow, this is awesome. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. I love these red ones. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. I've been following you on an extremely part-time basis due to my day job, and I still made thousands of dollars this year from your classes and shows. I'm stoked for 2023 with more time dedicated to the options. All the best to you and Auntie Jen this holiday season. Thank you so much, Old Surfer. Very much appreciate it. We love all you guys, and thank you all for keeping us on the air. Making money. It's what it's about. That's a reason why there's so many of you here. You guys don't go away. You're making money, and that's the number one thing here. Thank you, everybody. 1973 on the GameStop shares right now. Wow. So good. So good. We're down 450 on the Dow now. Going lower. GameStop 1970 to 72. So good. Man, this is good. Red is the official color of Christmas and the market. Well, pal. Well, Montana, Wyoming, getting hammered on temps. Fool of a tuck, JR, that's windshield or actual. Either way, yikes. Beach Boy, what's this 1-on-6 show you keep talking about? Are you really talking about China or airing grievances or what? I mean, Beach Boy has this chrome-plated pole that he carries around with him, and he likes bringing him to the 6-on-1 shows, and he likes erecting the poles and basically starts yelling out at us, okay, it's time to air your grievances. So if you'd like to air your grievances today at 1 o'clock Eastern time until 2 o'clock Eastern time, you can join me and Beach Boy, who will be there. You can join JR today. He's going to be with us today. Even Dude Face is going to be with us today on the 1-on-6 show. Would you like to see what these folks look like? This is your chance. We're all going to air our grievances. The Festivus for the rest of us. 1 o'clock today on this channel. Should be a lot of fun. You want to be part of it. You still have a limited window to get in on this show. I've never experienced negative temperatures before. I can't wrap my mind around it. It's all going to change. Fool of a took, not sure. Just looking at the AccuWeather map here, dude. See the dude face, laughing out loud. See the dude's face for yourself. Oh, what a show we're going to have today. Oh, my. Last segment of Bagel. We're dropping 1969 again on that GameStop. We're dropping off again. The common shares are on AMC are down 81 cents now. The preferreds are only up 53 cents. I think we're dropping off on those guys as well. Fantastic. Wonderful. Wonderful. Everybody, welcome to the show here. Great to have you around. We're watching a lot of stuff going on here. Today was supposed to be, maybe a consolidation day, maybe a little higher day today with that 500-point gain yesterday. We're down 440 points right now. We've almost lost the entire gain that the Dow gave us yesterday. If the markets were to close here. Wow. We got a lot of stuff going on here. A whole bunch of stuff. Go SoFi says, Uncle Bruce, I remember the calls I wrote on SoFi. I'm up 10 grand on them right now. You remember those? If I were to close them right now. Well done, sir. SoFi down 9.5 cents to 454. So he's doing very well with his option writing as well. Flint Creek, old surfer from an old windsurfer. Thank you so much. Richard Carlin, Uncle Bruce needs to wet wipe right now. Auntie Jen. BW, do you think some of this market condition? You think some of this market condition is due to the Bank of Japan emergency margin calls being initiated the other day? Those ramifications cascade globally. Wonder who's upside down or on the bet. Look, that is another mystery that may come to the fore over the next few weeks and months. If the Bank of Japan keeps raising their rates, there could be a whole bunch of loans called in over there that could really upset the apple cart. Oh man, could it ever? It'll start in Asia and reverberate everywhere. And not big profits, but I'm locking in $500 to $1,000 in just a couple of days on SoFi covered calls, writing 5 January 24s and buying back just a few days later. Miraculous Uncle Bruce, should I look to make a move on GameStop? I wrote April 21.25s for $4.30, and I'm up not that much, I think, at the moment. Is there too much premium on these because of how much further they can, how much time we really have is on GameStop, by the way. Yeah, I mean, April, you've written April calls. You've written April calls for a nice premium, which is what you're supposed to do. And right now you just cross your arms and just enjoy the ride. There's no question that GameStop can go lower. The so-called invisible wall of support at $20 long ago went away. I mean, long ago. Now there is no invisible wall of support anywhere. Could the shares go to $15, $16? Sure, they could. Will they, though? I don't know. You don't need that. You need the shares under 21, whatever, and you're laughing all the way to the bank here. Every day, you're going to have shrinkage. Remember, this coming Monday is a holiday. The Monday after that is another holiday. We have 2 4-day weeks for trading coming up back to back. So by the time January the 5th, 6th rolls around, these contracts will be significantly lower than they are even now without the stock moving. Now, today you're getting a bonus with the stock at 1975, down 80 cents because of the AMC debacle, which now will not go away. This AMC debacle is going to be dominating the stock for a while. They have to call the shareholder vote. They have to have the vote to approve the split, the reverse split. Carnage is coming into the AMC markets. Carnage. People will flee that stock if they're not already doing so. And that'll keep pressure on GameStop for a while. I don't know for how long and how far, but if you're writing options, sitting on options, you're watching shrinkage. And this is what it's all about. So right now, my friend, cross your arms and enjoy the ride. Dean, just a question on a day like today, perhaps, just look to buy a discount deep in the money call and write against them on a green day. No, you buy them today, you write on them today. And these April 21s are a good idea. Take this premium off the table right here, right now. You're gambling if you're playing the other game that you're trying to talk about. You don't want to be gambling. Buy the deep in the monies, write on them now. Always be writing. The Dow off 437. What a day. Unbelievable day. We're down 62 on S&P. We're down 241 on NASDAQ. And we're not even an hour into the markets. Unbelievable activity here. How are we doing on thumbs ups? They have been coming in all day. We have 190, I think. The last I saw, 190 thumbs ups. I think we got 200 now. Beautiful. 201. Thank you, everybody, for helping out to get us to the 200 thumbs up platform, because I didn't know if we'd make it today. I didn't think there'd be that many folks here coming through to be watching. But yeah, 202 now have come through. Thank you all for this wonderful move. Brian, thank you for that notification. Member for 3 months, long-time lurker. I remember when Uncle Bruce had hair and lived in British Columbia. I mean, those are the good old days. I remember those days. Oh, he was so spunky back then, and full of vim and vinegar. You know, that guy was a spry guy. Although he had his limitations. He's homeless, and he's only 4 foot 8 inches tall. But other than that, the guy's okay. Thank you everybody for your kind words. I think. Okay. Oh my. What else is going on here? Too much premium because how much further these can really drop. What's going to happen? Time will hold the options for a while, but not forever. And that's the best thing for you. Time is your friend. 1963 now. On GameStop, we're only 6 cents away from another dip lower on the Dow. Leading economic indicators point to a U.S. recession in 2023. Headline, no surprise there. What have we been talking about here for the longest time? Absolutely. 1963 last trade on GameStop. Low of the day, 1957 today. AMC 449.5, and the preferreds are 119.5. So pressure on both of those guys. Again, Dow is off 450 now, 450 point drop on the Dow Jones. So we're down 2.3% on NASDAQ, 252 points. The Dow's off just a little over half of that. So the Dow should be down about 750 to equal NASDAQ if it were to do so, and it might do so. Look at the oil market. It has gone red now. It was up $1.50, $1.60 this morning. It's down 11 cents a barrel, 7 cents a barrel, 78.22. We may begin to see a pullback on oil now because the smart money will figure out, and deep smart money knows the oil demand from China is non-existent. There will be no dramatic oil demand from China for quite some time. And the oil sellers are not going to be bailed out by having a huge demand for crude from China all of a sudden. That's not going to happen. There is crude available everywhere, anywhere you want it. How much do you want? Not a problem. So Well, let's just see what happens. All right. Ed, miraculous. I've been finding that GameStop peeps tend to hold on to those option prices. They don't tend to bite on the stink bid buybacks until down to the last minute of the contract. BW, a recession? No kid. Ed, I write and buy back for a couple of bucks profit, then I write again. And that's a beautiful way to do it, too. Beautiful way to do it. 11. 449 point drop on the Dow Jones. And we've got oil. We got GameStop hitting new lows right now. $19.57 just crossed the tape. That is the low of the day being matched again. 1957 on GameStop. It's coming in. We're down 99 cents here on a volume of only 983,000 shares. We don't even have 250,000 shares traded pre-split, and we're off a buck. There's more downside here, it would appear, which will allow contracts to continue to back up a little further for you. The stink bids might get hit eventually. Interesting patterns. 119 on the ape shares, they're backing off, and 445 on the common shares on AMC, up 84 cents. 1957 a share on GameStop, and I think we're about to break that. We might go even lower than our low of the day on GameStop shares. Been a very active morning for you so far today. That's something. All righty. Yep, 1956. There it is. 1955, another low has been hit. More selling coming in. Yep, down we go. 1956, 1955, low of the day now on GameStop shares. All right. Amazing. We have thumbs ups of 206. Thank you, guys. Bringing them in. Keep them coming if you can. Let's add to these thumbs ups as much as we can. Get some more momentum for the show and channel. Thank you all. You're helping out dramatically and tremendously. I appreciate it very much. You guys are great. We're at 1958.59 on the GameStop now. The low of the day, 1955. Seeing now 1957 going through, down 99 cents a share today on GameStop. AMC 444, Ape 118, Moderna down to 204, ATIP at 27.2, Tesla 131.82 down 575. Everyone's forgetting about the Tesla story. SoFi 453, we're down 11. Apple down 334, HBQ down 27. Amazon down 257, Home Depot down $6. Cisco is off 61 cents, Netflix down 37, Pfizer down 41, IBM down 238, Microsoft down 778, Vanik down 950, Adobe off 588 here, Goldman down 513, Google down 214, Boeing is off 562, Meta 339 lower, ME down 7.5. Rocket Lab down 6 cents, Matterport down a dime, SmartRent up a half a penny, Spire down a penny, Cyxtera down 5.5, Royal Caribbean down 233, Bed Bath Beyond down 13, Carvana down 45 cents to $3.86 on Carvana, $3.86. The all-time low, $3.55, not far along. It wasn't that long ago. 52-week high, $245 a share for the 52-week high. The all-time high was around the 361 area, August 13th of 2021. Good Lord. That is a year and a quarter ago. The stock was in the 360 range. It's now $3. It's a 99-cent wipeout on Carvana. One of the Wall Street IPO darlings. I don't see SPACs that bad off. I don't see SPACs down 99%, but I see IPOs off that much. Unbelievable. Insanity. That's amazing. And we're talking about companies that raised billions of dollars. Billions of bucks wiped out through all kinds of institutional holdings, pension funds, mutual funds, ETFs, and alike. Man, unbelievable. It just blows my mind. 1953, 1946 on GameStop. We're at the new lows of 1945 on your GameStop, kids. Down $1.10. going lower again on GameStop. The selling just keeps dribbling in here, and down go your contracts. The stock has no support level. It's just slowly sinking here, and is just getting hit with more sell waves. Interesting. Let's see. Why again did the Dow go up yesterday? You tell me. Wow. Go finance. I hope to get out of Moderna. I need it to go below 200. Deep value. Jim Cramer was trying to pump the market yesterday. Seems to have worked. Ed, are you saying Carvana is a bargain? I am not. I am not. Oh, no. No, that's a company that might go under. They might go bankrupt, and it'll be a wipeout. Unbelievable. Wow. Unbelievable. GameStop, 1941 a share, another new low, down 115 now. This is the low of the day. 1941 is the low of the day on your GameStop as we speak now. Oh man. Oh my. All right. Zed Estate, I am here, number 208, buddy. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you coming around. 1941 on GameStop, the low of the day today. Now I see 1938, another lower low of the day today for GameStop. 1935 was the low print in the last minute or so. Here we are at these lower prices, 118, 120 down from yesterday's close. This is lower than yesterday's low during the intraday, just so you know. 1937, 1935 range. Down we go. Unreal. Those of you who are here for my 6-on-1 show, you will get an email from me about 10 minutes before we go live today, which gives you the link to join me on camera. And I'm looking forward to having you join us. We have a lot to talk about today with this crazy market. My God, this is the craziest day of the week, and it is just going to be wild. If any of you out there want to join us for the 1-on-6, we got a couple slots left to fill. If you'd like one, make a donation to the channel, 150 US as quick as you can through PayPal, and then send me an email to remind me that, hey, I just sent you this dough. Send me a link, and I'll get you linked in. You can join us today at 1 o'clock Eastern until 2 o'clock Eastern during live market trading. We'll follow what's going on. Some of you might be in the middle of option trades. You might want to have some guidance there. I was thinking about this the other day. If you guys are thinking of writing 10 or 20 contracts during the show, and if I can help you with a 20, 30 cent improvement in money to you, whether it's a stink offer, a stink bid, whatever, even 25 cents a contract, if you're that much better off on 20 contracts, that's $500 that I'll help either you save or add to your earnings. It's definitely worth your $150 participation price. I mean, there you go. That's a nothing burger. There you go. So let me know if you want to be part of the 1-on-6. Send me a donation and an email, and I will definitely block you in. You have about another hour to 2 hours to do that, but the first come, first serve. We just have a few slots left, and we'll take care of you. Thank you in the meantime, everybody, for these thumbs ups today. You guys are awesome. We have now hit a new 52-week low on GameStop today. That's official. The yearly range was 1940. We've now reached 1939, 1935. That's new 1-year lows for GameStop. And the question is, will more selling come in because of that? I don't know. 1939 to 1940 on the price of GameStop right now. A most interesting day. Tesla is at 130.07. It's trying to hang on to 130. It's not going to do it. It's going into the 120s. It might reach 125 today. Keep an eye on your Tesla, folks. Those of you with options out there, I was telling you, let the market open for a while, let the stock back off, and then pick your spots where you might buy a call back and write another call. You might go from 160s to 150s to 140s You might make that kind of a move. You might also be able to make moves so you come closer in on time. Just keep an eye on this market and see what it shows you. Tesla under 131 says DQ, deep value. Brian, he uses reverse psychology on people doing that. He's just ahead of the games. Many people follow him for no good reason, says deep value. You just never know with the man. He's emotionally unstable. I think you're talking about Jim Cramer or something. I only said 100, Uncle Bruce. Is it 150? It is 150 American. So send me the other 50 and we'll click you in. Oh, JR. Splayer, just in case, have a successful day to everybody. Thank you, guys. Dude, AJ is going to come and hit you, JR. Auntie Jen is waiting. She's going to be outside your door with a baseball bat and get you all figured out. Yeah, just make up a differential, make a different donation to take care of it. Thank you, buddy. I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the 1-on-6 today. 150 US gets you in. And it should be an entertaining hour for sure. In the meantime, I'm going to try to get some rest here. Desperately get a little rest because we have got an afternoon here to watch. Oh, my God. What a market we got going on here. Wasn't expecting this today. I thought it'd be a quiet day, but I'm wrong. We're under 130 on Tesla. Apparently 129.93. There it is. We're under 130. We were under 140. We're under 150. Under 160 this week. Wow. Down. We are going even lower. Look at that. 129.93. Those options are falling off. And folks are recouping a lot of cash from their option trades, which is what we're after. All right, guys. I will join you at at 1 o'clock Eastern time for the 1-on-6ers. The rest of you, I will see you at 1 o'clock Eastern time for the final hour of trading today as we shut down the day today together to see just what's going on. John Anderson, thank you for everything. All of you out there, 454-point drop on the Dow. Almost the entire gains of yesterday are wiped out at the moment. AMC 448 on the commons and the ape shares are 123. Wow, what an unbelievable day. 129.65 on Tesla. Wow. JR, okay, call off the baseball bat. I didn't mean it, Auntie Jen. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. JR will take care of it. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you this aft at for most of you at 3 in the afternoon, and I will see your 6-on-1s. See the 6-on-1s at 1 o'clock Eastern time. We're at 211 thumbs ups. Thank you guys so much for that. Later, dudes and dudettes from BW. Kareem, you can't say guys anymore. DQ, thanks, Uncle B. Later, bagelers. And Credit Savage, good morning, folks. Exciting day. Have a good one. Uncle B moving these GameStops to March and making money. There you go, babies. That's what we're talking about, taking in the cash. Okay, guys, I'll see you this aft. And I'm looking forward to that 6-on-1. Neat, says DQ. Exactly. All right.